Hello everybody, welcome to another Duct Tape Plays. Tonight we're playing more Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. Nifty little tabletop-esque RPG. I'm allowed to shuffle the cards here. Look at me go. This is the fastest you can shuffle. All 2 cards. They're real fat.
Yeah.
Okay. Last time we went to a cave, the Ivory Order beat us there, but we got a weird little doll, and I assume that's what he actually wants.
Were you able to find my treasure? Cypri asks. This is all we found, says Melanie, withdrawing the ragged doll. Cypri's eyes widen as soon as he sees the doll, and he reaches out to take it.
Hey, this game doesn't have Amidar movement. I don't even know what that is. And probably not. It doesn't have a whole lot of movement at all. Also, how you doing, Cinco Play? Welcome to the stream.
Howdy.
Without breaking his gaze away from the doll, he begins to speak.
What's the doll
Cypri
about?
tells you he gifted this doll to his young daughter a long time ago.
Oh.
But she fell gravely ill and died.
Oh.
Since then, Cypri has treasured this doll as he treasured his daughter. Then the monsters took it from him.
Man, every story thread in
Listen,
this
this game
is
is
sad.
depressing.
Cypri turns to Melanie, his head bowed deeply in gratitude. So you reclaimed the treasure by complete accident. You step closer to Cypri.
We did it. What do you have to say? Tell us about the dragon.
What do you know about the dragon? You rudely inquire.
Every option is just us being an asshole. Like, look at this. I'm not allowed to see the other
Cypri
options. They're all
gestures
bad.
As if to say, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Far to the east of town is a place called Unionville, where monsters and humans live together in harmony.
It's a very bold strategy, isn't it? We're going to
According to
Unionville,
Cypri,
rather.
you might be able to learn something there, as the dragon and monsters are not totally unrelated. Upon hearing that, you turn on your heel to leave.
Yep.
Cypri calls out to stop you. Journeying to Unionville entails traversing the dense expanse of the bewildering wood.
Okay.
You'll need this, he says, and holds out
Dangerous to go
something
alone.
for you.
Take this, yeah. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this flute.
Take this ocarina.
Yeah.
You won't make it through the bewildering wood without it, Cypri says.
Alright.
Your sights set on the distant Unionville, you resolve to navigate through the bewildering wood.
Okay. Oh, we got his card. Is it more depressing than his story was?
Probably.
I almost feel like I should upload these cards as shorts or something to, or on TikTok or YouTube. They would make decent little bits, huh?
It's true.
Dr. Cypri. Cypri Nombra is a longtime scholar of monsters and monster behavior. Most people in his village simply call him Cypri. Cypri studies monsters for the sake of his daughter, a daughter whom, curiously, no one has ever seen. Oh, she might even be real.
His daughter's a monster.
I guess she could be a monster, huh? Could have been, I guess.
Adopted daughter.
Here to stay the night? The innkeeper asks, the moment you set
Yeah,
foot
let's
in
have
the
a
inn.
sleep. It's probably a real-life picture of a corpse or something. Very well could be. Who knows? The one card was about how the Lady Sweeney taunted her husband. It's like, brutal. And so the oddball trio sets out on Queen's whatever to slay the dragon. A reckless young man who fancies himself a hero, and I can't read this fast. His traveling companion, a quiet monster. And a proud witch, her hatred for the dragon all-consuming. Each hunt the dragon for different reasons, but unite to whatever. Hampered every step of the way by the horrid Ivory Order disciples. Whomst you play as in the demo, actually. The search for information about the dragon brings them to the siege of trees known as the Bewildering Wood. There, the would-be heroes meet a strange girl. Okay. Square Enix is known for their illegal content. I don't know about that. This is a Yoko Taro game, if that helps at all. Also, hey Prison Gamer, how you doing? It's possible to customize the appearance of certain game elements, such as your avatar, dice, and card design by selecting Customize in the options menu. You can purchase add-ons. What a collection of customizations. Okay. Let's see what's in there. Bewildering Wood is east. Gonna save. Where was the options? There it is. Minus. Okay. So, I guess I can't do anything with them yet? You know I gotta fill out the map. We gotta see what's going on.
And fight.
These guys were weak to fire, right? Ash leveled up. Okay, we can't step on mountains. Good enough. I just want to know what's down here. Because I'm a nib shit.
You can't walk on.
Can't walk on water. Event.
You spot a small sign off to the side of the fountain. It reads, "Toss in some coin to have your wishes granted."
Yeah, we're gonna throw some money in there. Let's put in 300 money.
Your eyes mad with desire. You unleash 300 gold pieces on the poor, unsuspecting fountain. Someone must have heard your wish, for the whole fountain begins to glimmer and gleam. Something floats to the surface of the water.
Ooh. The Supreme Salve. Heals for 40. Alright. Probably not worth 300 coins, but, you know, whatever. We're filling out the map. Aw, I was hoping it would work. I should have known math was not on my side. This one. Quality cell. Nice. We're getting so many salves. Hey, a treasure chest.
Lying in the grass, you find an old telescope. You figure a look at the path ahead can't hurt, and pick it up.
Okay.
Peering through the lens, you see something in the distance, but you can't tell exactly.
It's a knife. So is it one of those knife
All
ladies?
you know is there's something up ahead. You should be able to tell for certain what it is if you get closer.
We're gonna get closer. Because
You
it's
leave
a knife
the janky
lady.
telescope where you found it.
Janky.
Make your way cautiously toward what you saw.
Yeah, it's a knife lady.
Looks like it was only an old woman. You try to say hello, but she wanders off without even registering your presence.
Alright. Hey, 500 gold. Made up for the 300 gold I slapped into that fountain. I don't know what goblins are weak to. We're just gonna hit them with spells. They're weak to wind, apparently. Mar leveled up. You got more health and speed. Oh, hey. A Soothstone. It generates 3 gems. Okay. Well, that could be worse. Well, let's fill out this area then, huh? Event.
A monster appears. You may be able to aid it by administering.
I don't have an antidote, I don't think.
You would help it if you could, but you have no antidote on hand. Unable to do anything more, you keep walking.
Apparently, I need to start carrying antidotes. Because this is like the second time an antidote has come up. So... do you have antidotes? No, you just have stuff. Must be up here. Yes, the apothecary. Will that be all? Yes, it will be. So bad that we couldn't help that poor goblin. If I go back to that space, will he be there? Nope. Do the roundhouse. It's funny. We got the Furball card. What misery does this card have on it? As these little fluffs mature, their fur grows until it covers their faces. As this is quite the existential threat, they entice other monsters to trim their fur so they can see. These creatures shed rapidly as they age. Upon losing the last of their fur, they cry out the remainder of their bodily fluids, leaving behind a nearly mummified husk. It's like the squonk! It cries itself to death.
Oh.
Gotta flip the cards. A little OCD-like, but I like to fill out maps.
Let's do this.
We got the slime story. What kind of nonsense do you say? Slime. You know what they say, your hero's journey hasn't begun until you've squashed a couple of slimes underfoot. Though the vast majority are killed when they're young, those few that survive into adulthood reportedly grow large enough to swallow villages whole. Alright. They become gelatinous cubes.
I cubes.
I love that that's like a staple D&D monster.
Right.
You come across two men sitting on a rock. They take no notice of you or the party, but you can hear their fervent discussion. You listen in and deduce that they are a pair of thieves. You lean in, trying to hear what else the thieves are talking about. You catch pieces of the conversation here and there. I hit the goods. Head south just before the bridge. No. Whatever you do, don't go into the bewildering wood.
Okay.
It sounds like they've just told you where to find their stolen loot. You hastily grab a scrap of paper, write down what you've heard, and quietly sneak away.
Yeah. Head south just before the bridge. Don't go into the bewildering wood. See? Exploring is worth it. Roundhouse at them. Wasn't enough to do anything. Of course. Ooh, critical hit. Extra slash. Lots of enemies. Just trying to wander.
About the enemy.
No, 1 point. Oh well. Got him. No, you didn't even do anything. Good job, idiot. Oh, event.
You pick up a scrap of paper dropped by some manner of monster. It has a message scrawled on it in crude lettering.
Stolen treasure, past cave, and mountain near mountain.
Clearly, whoever dropped this message did not want to forget where the stolen treasure is hidden.
This looks like the kind of game you would buy and save for a rainy day, but because Square Enix is allergic to physical releases of budget titles, it probably won't happen. Yeah, and I think this one's a couple years old
And resolve to keep an eye
at
out
that.
for the treasure
I know it's a
on your
trilogy,
travels.
so it's possible they could release all three as, like, a single cartridge release or something. I wouldn't hold my breath, but it could happen. Yeah, stolen treasure, cave, or... Yeah, stolen treasure, or is it treasure stolen mountain and cave past? Nah. None of them got a physical in any territory. Bunk. That's why I was hoping for a collection. Maybe they can justify it if they do all three. Plus, Yoko Taro is beloved. Like, with his name attached to it, maybe they can make people care. On the plus side, though, these go on sale fairly frequently, at least on the Switch. I think we got this one for like $3 or something.
You did great.
I would rather have a physical, but I'll take a cheap, neat thing. Alright. Okay, so stolen treasure. What's down here? Oh, this is probably where that first one is. I wonder if the other one's maybe back by the cave that we had to go into for the doll. You bought a weird-ass Square Enix game called Dungeon Encounters that was basically a prototype. Was released physically. Wish that they did that now. Or that wish they did that more now. Yeah! I'll always take a weird game in physical over just a weird game digital. It's unfortunate. This honestly even feels like the kind of thing that Limited Run would have picked up to do a release. Because it's nifty.
Something's catching the sunlight just so. You move closer to get a better look at it. You find a chest lodged in the hollow of a tree.
Yeah.
Something about this feels familiar.
Yeah,
Sure enough,
it's the
this
stolen
is the
treasure.
location those thieves mentioned. Quite convinced you found their stash, you open the chest with a self-satisfied smirk on your face.
You got a steel breastplate. Okay. Is that good armor for any of us? We already have one. Hell yeah. Useless. Okay. Let's check the mountains near this cave, though. This is the... I didn't know if maybe I need to step on it. Guess not. Alrighty. Off to,
Hold back.
weird area. So while Square Enix doesn't release as many of their, like, weirder titles like I wish they would on physical mediums, I'm glad they put Harvestella out physical.
Yeah.
Harvestella was really neat. I watched Crafty Cat play that. I wish there was more of it. That's the sort of thing that deserves a sequel. Okay, well we're gonna look for mountains near a cave in the future. Yeah, let's enter the Bewildering Wood.
A thick fog impedes your vision. You surmise this is in no small part why they call it the Bewildering Wood.
Gasp. My ability to manipulate the camera has been restricted. Ooh. It has been restricted.
Many
Hello,
a
sir.
brave soul is set foot in this wood, only to be swallowed up and never seen nor heard from again, the traveler intones gravely. They also tell of a certain tool one needs to get through this place.
I got a toot on my flute. Play the flute at a specific location in the woods to see what happens. Oh. Are we able to move into the trees, or is that... Okay. An enemy appears. What horrors doth the forest bring? Oh, it's a wooden thing. I guess I'll set it on fire. Which treasure, Crafty Cat?
Like the right one.
Serum! They're all not bad, actually.
A message is written on the sign. Seek out the four stela hidden deep in these woods.
Oh, we're looking for stela. Which are like poles. Mushman. Mushman. She critted that mushroom so hard. Rolled 10 to poison. What a jerk. We're looking for Stela. Can't step on that tree either. This thing has a lot of attack. Oh, it survived. Well, let's get rid of it. I didn't realize it also had a ton of defense until now. Got a protectorant. Okay. Event.
Trees bearing very solid-looking nuts whip to and fro in the force of the gale. This doesn't bode well for you.
No, we're gonna get nutted. Oh, we got nutted.
One of the nuts flies off the tree and smacks you right on the head. The pain brings tears to your eyes.
Took 8 points of nut damage? Jeez, everybody? Or just... Okay, just me. Or Ash, rather. That's a lot of nut damage. Oh, there's a Stela.
Found the Eastern Stela. You see the words Melody of Fortune chiseled into the corner.
Okay. This thing will do less damage than that nut did, for sure, no matter what it does. I guess unless it poisons somebody, and that could potentially deal a little bit, but... Wow. Rolled a 5 on poison. Game Master's a jerk. No, she leveled up anyway. That fixes the problem. We fully heal on levels, yo. Let's go south this time. Hey, who are you?
I need to hit the Stela every single time I want to go home. Ah, what a pain, the frowning woman sighs.
Okay. We got her flip side. What kind of misery do you live in, lady? I know he takes no notice of me. I've made my peace with that. I'll be happy so long as I can watch him from the shadows. This place is a paradise. So many trees from which to gaze upon him from all angles every day of the year, forever and always. All right. Oh wow, we can really get up in this card.
Oh yeah, you can.
Guess I can save in slot B. Event.
You hear a beautiful melody flowing from the forest depths. It sounds like singing, or perhaps bird song.
Okay, let's find the singer.
You take a peek inside the grass and immediately find the owner of the
It's a harpy.
voice. It's a harpy. It seems like the harpy hasn't yet noticed you. You pick up a rock and throw it at the monster's feet.
Why?
Startled, the monster flaps its wings and flies away. You find some coins scattered about where it stood.
Oh. Okay, well, our main character is a real dickwad, but at least he found some money. I guess. Look at you. Are you weak to fire? You have a lot of health. You are weak to fire. That's better than you would have done without it. Man, he keeps critting me with these debuffs. Okay. Good to know about elemental debuffs. Worth a lot of experience, too. Dang. Got a quality salve. We're gonna need to start using those, otherwise we're going to run out of inventory space fairly soon. No, no. Don't nut again. Okay, cool. We got nutted
Sorry,
again.
what?
The nuts flies
Don't
off a
nut
branch
again.
and smacks Mar right on the head.
That's what she
Poor
said.
Mar clutches the spot, eyes tearing up from the blow.
Mar got nutted. For 8. Stupid nuts.
You have found the southern Stela. You smack it and hear a sound off to the west. You'd best head that way next.
Got a treasure chest. Got a Wednesday ring. Cool. Ah, hitting that opened up. Oh, it's different.
You have found the western Stela, which you swear up and down was not here when you came in. Nevertheless, you give it a smack.
It was not here when we came in. What's this? The exit. That was different. There's more people. What's your deal?
The woman appears to be lost. How do I get out of here? She asks with furrowed brows. The man sighs, realizing he may never be able to escape with his current tool set.
I feel bad for these people. I want to help them, but I don't think I can. I wonder what this thing's called. I guess we'll find out whenever we get its card. This feels like a level up. Yeah. Health. We'll take it. There's the Stela.
Let's do this.
6 is better than nothing. Moore's skills are fairly unimpressive. I do like him, though. Just look at him.
That was lucky.
That was lucky. Thank you, Game Master. Oh, that resists lightning. Okay. Huh. That ignoring armor is nice, though. Oh, I need to put the ring on my main character. Margot to level. All stats up at speed. Cool. Learn to regenerate. Periodically restore his own HP for 3 turns. That's not bad. Actually, it's not amazing either. Fulfill the necessary to get the card for the Trent sapling. What kind of depression do we get this time? Sapling Trent. Creatures of all sorts flock to these gentle giants of the forest, no doubt thanks to the pleasing warmth emanating from the energy stored within their hollows. Trents draw a steady stream of energy from the earth, so steady, in fact, forests of these animated trees have been said to bleed the land dry, leaving naught but a barren waste. Everything is just miserable, huh? Dang.
You have found the northern stela. It doesn't look particularly special. You resolve to touch it anyhow.
We touched it.
You have found all 4 of the stela in the bewildering wood. On a perhaps related note, you hear a sound emanating from the east.
Okay. $500 gold, cool. No! We can't avoid the tree knot. Damn it. It's the 3rd time. This is new. The 5th stela?
You examine the stela. The message carved into the stela reads, "Play in tune with the forest." You
Okay.
hold the woodland flute you received from the good doctor in Thriston.
Let's play the flute.
Doot,
Toot of the...
doot, doodly, doot, 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 doot. You blow a handful of pleasant enough notes into the woodland flute.
Doot, 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 doodly, doot, 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 doo. Frankie's very mad at me.
You soon become aware of accompanying percussion, which reveals itself to be a series of impeccably timed footfalls racing toward you.
Okay.
A young woman appears before you. "That was absolutely dreadful," she whinges, her jaunty gait betraying her enjoyment. She calls herself Ridis and declares herself a woodlander, resident of the bewildering wood.
They're both big.
By sheer coincidence, the flute on which you played those notes was one designed to call the woodland people to your side.
Oh.
Stunned by your good fortune, you ask Ridis to lead you eastward out of the forest. What luck! She agrees far more readily than you ever anticipated. But, she continues, extending her hand, you'll have to hand over the woodland flute first.
Okay, you can have your
You
flute.
hand over the flute, firmly restating that she may have it on the condition she leads you out of the bewildering wood. Ridis plucks the woodland flute out of your hands with glee and begins playing it as she skips away.
She's bad at flute.
Well, playing is a generous term. It sounds as though she may as well be murdering the poor thing. Ridis makes it clear that the fastest way out of the woods is through woodland, where she lives.
Oh, yes, through woodland.
That away, Ridis says gleefully, pointing past the stela before you.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna play the tune. I just wanted to look at stuff. An enemy appears. What type of enemy is it? It's a lot. I guess the Trents probably don't attack, huh? I didn't put the ring on
Fortune
again.
favors the bold.
I love
I
that
was
critical
lucky.
animation.
Oh?
Ow. Not quite enough. That should be, though. Yep. In a weird way, this reminds me of RPG Time. That was a cute game that had a similar vibe to it, though a lot more
Welcome to
lighthearted.
Woodland, Ridis says, gesturing out over the village.
And
Now,
also,
if you'll excuse me, I'm quite
strangely
busy
not
for
an
the rest of the
RPG.
day. So you'll have to wait till tomorrow to leave the forest, she says, and makes her way home. Welcome to the Forest Oasis, the man greets you warmly.
Oh, that's a man. Alright. Oh, we got the flip side of Woodland Man. Let's see what his deal is. I'm guessing she's a party member. You know, based on the card composition and position. He's lived in these vast, dense woods for years now. Fruit from the trees feeds him. The rivers quench his thirst. He gives all his thanks to the Great Mother Earth. He's wandered these deceitful, bewildering woods for ages. He knows he will not find home, no matter how many times he begs or tears. Words is hard. Let me read this one again. Woodlander man. He's lived in these vast, dense woods for years now. Fruits from the trees feeds him. The river quenches his thirst. He gives all his thanks to the Great Mother Earth. He's wandered these deceitful, bewildering woods for ages. He knows he will not find home. No matter how many times he begs or tears he sheds, he's doomed to wander for another day. Sucks.
You happen upon a man greedily guzzling well water. Could it truly be that much better than ordinary water?
We'll find out. Apparently I'm not going to find out. We're going to read the mature man's card. He made a promise to the love of his life when they married. I shall love you till death do us part. 1/2 century later, he has proven to be a man of his word. His wife now lies in bed, illness slowly claiming her. He takes her hand, decades of memories washing over him. Finally, he sighs. He'll be through with his promise. That's miserable. The backs of these cards make me so sad. What do you got, armor? Speed up defense down, not worth. I guess we can get this. And these. Thank you, sir. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Got a Wednesday ring. It counteracts the speed loss from the armor, which I like. Synergy!
Apparently she's heard rumors of the dragon destroying another town somewhere. Our village would burn down so easily, she mutters. Perhaps a bit more afraid of the symptom than the cause.
Valid.
You learn that Ridis's family is mired in debt and living hand to mouth.
Hand to mouth.
I know how they got in so much trouble, the rumor mongerer says deliciously. We are not in the business of meddling in the personal affairs of others, Melanie says curtly, cutting her off.
Okay, Melanie. You don't need that juicy gossip, apparently.
This shortcut is reserved for use by woodland citizens only, the guard barks, clearly unwilling to let you pass.
Okay. Let's go to Ridis's house. Hey, girl, hey.
Ridis pores over a book while practicing on the woodland flute. She remains dreadful at it. The instant you begin speaking, she nearly leaps out of her skin and hides the book. I thought you were the debt collectors. You can't sneak up on me like that, she stammers, struggling to regain her composure.
Okay.
You take note of a woman who appears quite ill. As it turns out, she is none other than Ridis's mother. She is in no small amount of pain. Will you give her something to ease her suffering? The item you've proffered, but I appreciate the thought. Ridis's mother hands you mysterious card 3 as a token of her gratitude.
Yeah, I got mysterious card 3.
She begins speaking of Ridis, who has been preparing the medicine that helps her get through the day. She blames her illness, and therefore herself, for making Ridis's life so difficult. The more she talks, the more her face drops.
Same dialogue, okay. See if there's anything at the item shop, and then go to the inn. Destructo box.
Been a while since we've had any outsiders, the innkeeper says, beckoning the party inside. It turns out this inn is simply a place where the poor, lost souls trapped in the bewildering wood may recover. You may stay as long as you like, free of charge.
I like that every inn is free. Ooh,
The wooden
food card.
dining table practically groans under the weight of the platters upon it, all brimming with meats and vegetables from the bewildering wood. I've certainly earned this, you say to yourself, as you slide into your seat at the table, positively drooling over the feast before you. Melanie takes no note of your boorish behavior, uttering a small prayer of thanksgiving before reaching for a plate of vegetables. Mar sits, eyes fixed on the food upon the table, statuesque in his stillness. What a good boy.
Womp gobble gobble gobble, snort nom nom nom, slurp glug glug, slurp glug, nom nom nom, crunch crunch crunch, gulp.
Mar clears the entire table in a matter of seconds, even emptying the water barrel in a single gulp. He lets out a self-satisfied burp that sends a small jet of just drank water arcing out onto the floor. The sun sinks low,
Gross.
and the day draws to a close. A scream pierces the silence. Fire! You leap out of bed, adrenaline coursing through your veins. The others follow suit, and before long you've burst through the front door and into the street.
Oh no.
Riddis's house is ablaze, a nearby villager screams.
No, we gotta go save her. Oh, she's already
My
outside.
mother is still inside, Riddis shrieks, darting past you to fetch water from the well south of the village.
Let me in. Damn it.
Riddis is gathering water in an attempt to fight the blaze all on her own. Mar's eyes light up. He scrambles over the edge of the well and sucks the well dry in an instant. He pokes at his swollen belly and gestures toward Riddis's house.
Oh, yes, I was
as if
right.
to
Fire
say,
hose boy.
Get me back there, quick. Quickly, put it out. You have to put it out, Riddis screams at Mar. Mar douses the house with the water he sucked up from the well. The fire is reduced to mere embers, and all is well. Or so you think. Something darts out from behind the house and attacks.
Werewolf. Oh, Hellhound. A happenstance card.
Let's do this.
Periodically recovers HP for 99 turns. Okay. Game Master rolls straight 10s to hit me with status effects. I roll 1s. I wonder if this thing resists this. It very well could. Decrease fire damage. Okay, cool. Oh, and he's gonna be our primary damage here. Well, we rolled a 2. That's higher than a 1. Still not high enough to do the status effect, but you know. Why do we have reduced fire damage? I hope everybody can hear Crafty Cat saying fire over and over again. Okay, we froze it.
I'm sorry I'm quiet for an hour, and then
You're
all of a
fine.
sudden I'm just
It's
whispering
fire. That's fine, you're loud.
wiggling the cat's legs.
You wiggled him at me so hard.
I did.
Level up. Would-be hero. Oh, it's a passive skill? Cool. Well, that's neat. Did we save her
Fiery
mother?
beast dispatched, you return to putting out the last of the blaze with Mars' help. Ridis's mother, now
Yeah, we
safe,
saved her.
tells you the creature came out of nowhere and set the house aflame. What would bring a creature of fire to a place like this, you wonder?
The next day. Yeah, let's look at our abilities, why not? Wow. Does everybody just get one? Oh, we can select skills. That's neat.
Light breaks on a new day, and the commotion of the fire feels but a nightmare. You lead your party to Ridis's house to ask for safe passage out of the bewildering wood.
Hey, Redis, help us out.
Though spared from complete collapse, Ridis's home has been thoroughly scorched.
Talk to your mother first.
Ridis's mother tells you lightly press
almost
your
throw
thumb
it.
and forefinger
I'm
to
gonna
the
read that one
corner
more
of each
time.
eye, a mixture of sadness and anger swirling within you.
Ridis' mother tells you that she was once deceived by a crooked merchant and plunged into debt. Ridis has been working to repay the debt ever since her mother took ill. You lightly press your thumb and forefinger to the corner of each eye, a mixture of sadness and anger swirling within you.
For what it's worth, I don't know how long this game is.
Ridis sits alone in one of its
I don't
rooms.
give you any idea.
The air
Like
thick with
15
the
hours?
smell of char.
Or so?
There shouldn't be any fire creatures
I
for
don't think
miles,
you would have an
she
issue
grumbles.
streaming Alish.
Okay. Well, we can do Alice after this.
I think it would be appropriate for the season. I think it would be fun. Well, we've never actually played it.
No. We might end up doing that after Halloween, though. Run. I mean, I guess 15 hours is 5 sessions. Be close. It'll be a fine November game. Rita sits alone in one of its rooms, air thick with the smell of char. There shouldn't be any fire creatures for miles, she grumbles.
She says the monster appeared while she was playing the woodland flute last night. As to why any monsters, let alone fire monsters, appeared, well, despite the circumstances,
Maybe she's some
you
sort of
asked
summoner.
Ritis to lead you out
I was
of the
looking at
bewildering
Twitch's
wood as
list of
promised.
prohibited games, which if you ever want to be like, what the fuck society, read their list of prohibited games.
Show me that later.
I did promise that, didn't I?
It says the only
She
thing
says wearily,
that they're
rising
restricted from
from her
broadcast
seat.
based on two
The poor
criteria.
girl is clearly
Yes,
still
the
in
official
shock.
rating is adults only, not mature. And if it violates the community guidelines as applied to hate speech, gratuitous gore, nudity, extreme violence, etc.
No, it doesn't have any of those.
So it says alternate versions of adult-only titles with an ESRB
Why do
rating
you
of
want to
mature or
venture
lower
out
are
beyond the
permitted,
bewildering
including the
wood
mature
anyway?
versions of Grand
She
Theft Auto
inquires,
San
as
Andreas
she
and
gathers
Fahrenheit
this and
Indigo
that in
Prophecy, which I don't even know
preparation
what
to
that
leave.
means.
Okay.
But if you can play Grand Theft Auto, I think you're fine.
That's fair.
So something to consider for a
Yeah, we can do Alice. We're looking for the
You're in
dragon.
search of the dragon, you
Wagon.
say valiantly, adding, the reward will be significant should we defeat him. Honesty is the best policy.
my kitty laugh.
Sounds like a real
He's mad
risky
that I
way
used
to
him to
make
cast
a
it
living,
quite a little.
she replies flatly,
He always-
feigning interest. A group of Ivory Order people came through here just the other day, she explains. You connect the dots with malice. Those three, you seethe. At last, Ritis is ready to depart for the edge of the bewildering wood.
I like that we hate the Ivory Order people, but they have every reason to be douches to us after, you know, our main character tried to steal their money. Oh, Ritis joined us. Now let's set up our party. Oh, we can just roll without the main character? Interesting. I like Mar, but he's not great. I wonder if reserve characters get experience. Guess we'll find out, huh? See what the card says about Ritis' mom. Either through bad luck or too trusting a heart, Ritis' mother has endured no shortage of hardship despite living in a secluded woodland. You might think the repeated swindlings will get her down, but that would require that she realize she's been defrauded. Perhaps ignorance really is bliss. Jeez. The cards are also mean-spirited. Let's go to the armor, see if there's anything we can get for Ritis that she doesn't have already. I don't know if one defense is worth. We'll see how it goes.
This road takes you to the east side of the bewildering wood, but you'd be hard-pressed to find your way without a woodlander's help. the guard warns.
Mm-hmm.
Upon seeing that Ridis is with you, he steps aside and lets you through.
Yeah.
The eastern portion of the woods certainly does not want for thick, soupy fog.
Yep, camera manipulation bad again.
You turn away, ready to lead the party deeper into the bewildering wood.
Hello, old man.
Wait just a moment, you lot, calls the voice of an older man from somewhere behind you. Ridis appears to be familiar with him. She calls him Mr. O. Here you are, young lady, he says, handing her a slip of paper.
Invoice for rental property damages and associated repairs totaling 100,000 gold.
Oh dear.
The paper says, oh dear.
Further, Mr. O explains, Ridis did not have a fire insurance policy at the time of the conflagration.
He did it.
And so she shall have to pay in full. I'll thank you kindly to pay by the end of the month. Bye now, Mr. O says, receding from view as he returns to the forest. Hee hee. Ridis lets out a bemused chuckle, her demeanor remarkably calm for what has just transpired. She pulls the woodland flute from her cloak and begins softly playing.
Toot 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 doo doo fwee.
Ridis's ear-splitting performance, shall we say, draws monsters out from behind the trees. Within moments, they are nearly upon you.
Oh. Oh, that was a critical. I was gonna say, that's insanely strong. Okay, they do level up even if they're in the back. So if we decide to swap him back in, we're no worse the wear for it.
That's odd. I must have made a mistake, Ridis says, burying her face in her old book once more.
She do be a summoner.
She opens the book to a particular page and thrusts it in your face. You can't tell anyone in the village I let you see this, okay? It's a page of sheet music with a note scrawled beside it that reads, "Play this lucky tune to reverse your financial fortunes and make money woes a thing of the past." No matter how many times I played this last night, our debt never went down, she fumed.
It summoned a fire boy.
You inspect the page a bit more carefully. Off in a corner, in letters so small as to be illegible, another message reads, "May summon monsters if played incorrectly." You finally see that so long as Ridis holds the flute, this is nothing more than a monster conjuring melody. You snatch the woodland flute from her hands. You have lost your flute-playing privileges, you inform her.
Excellent.
But I'll never escape from this mountain of debt without it, she cries, clearly still believing in the melody of fortune. Melanie quietly opines that while Ridis is many things, bright is not one of them.
We got an idiot elf. Excellent. No! tree nut. Mars in the back line and he's still getting hit by nuts. Going in Spear Elixir. Okay, let's go see the harpy.
As if drawn in by the voice, you head deeper into the forest, where you find a woman playing a stringed instrument.
Hey, girl.
Why won't the right words come to me, she laments, her fingers stopping on the strings. Hearing her sigh, you offer to help her with her song. Very well then. Please finish this verse, she responds, then begins to sing.
In a snow-covered town, I hear a voice. It's freaking cold! Q.
You imitate Mars' mule, but the woman just tilts her head to the side in confusion. You pity the poor soul for not comprehending the sheer cuteness of your dear companion. In the end, you gain nothing from the exchange, and leave the
sorry,
woman
lady.
to her song.
I tried. Green mush. She does do a lot of single target damage. The slime has a shield. Look at him go.
You did great.
You know I gots to look around. My fatal flaw.
Excellent.
Nice. I think this thing resists lightning if memory serves.
Nice work.
One whole poison damage. Just wandering around a forest. Don't mind me. Ridis is so strong compared to Mar. Man. Maybe he'll get good skills eventually. We got Knight's Chainmail. Okay. Is that what I'm wearing currently? I have knight's armor. Who may equip the chainmail? Mar and Ridus. So I guess we'll put that on Ridus. That's a fairly large defense jump for her. Take that. Your hero's like Baby Town. Just absolute Baby Town compared to Ridus. My goodness. We need to get a strong weapon soon, huh?
Congrats.
Earned Armed Slime story. It's under monsters. My bad. These slimes have learned how to wield human weaponry. Most who have taken them lightly have paid with their lives. Well, learn to wield is perhaps overstating things. They still primarily attack by ramming their gooey body into enemies, but now they do so while brandishing a sword. That one was fun, at least.
Here, Ridus chirps, pushing overgrown boughs and shrubs aside. As she does, a hidden path out of the bewildering wood comes into view.
Oh. I chose right. No, I don't think we will. I need to look up here first. Green mushman. Melanie gained a health. And Thunderstorm. Ooh. Character and your party can set up to 4 types of skills. Yeah, so I'd like to set up my skills. I don't think we actually need her regular attack. These are probably sufficient. The 3 gems is a lot to ask. Got an oil pot. Enemies attack. I'm gonna cast it just to know. I mean... It's not bad.
Good work.
Three damage if the target is afflicted by a status ailment. Cool. That's a nice passive.
At last, you are free of the bewildering
Made it
wood.
through the woods.
Praise the power of the woodlanders, you squeal in admiration of Riddis. She giggles bashfully. You've certainly kept your promise, you say. Thank you for showing us the way. I was hoping I could join you on your quest to defeat the dragon. Riddis suddenly blurts out.
I welcome that.
She takes out her old book and thrusts another page in your face. This week's creature of fortune is the dragon. Boons may befall those who encounter him. Melanie's jaw goes slack. What is the deal with this book? Melanie asks, bewildered. I
Very
can
excellent.
probably pay off my debt if we can just defeat the dragon, Riddis chirps, revealing her true intentions. No, I won't dilute my share of the riches any further. No more additions to the party, you bark. Have you no heart? Are you just going to leave a young helpless girl like me to drown in an ocean of debt and deal with that crusty old man? Riddis fires back relentlessly. I want to go. No. So goes the endless chorus of your thoroughly unproductive argument. Melanie calmly reminds you that the party in its current form stands little chance of defeating the dragon. See? You need me, Riddis says, sensing an opportunity. Your well-reasoned argument of no thwarted, you nod your head in resignation and welcome Riddis to the party.
We've gained a Riddis. That was a short chapter. Just not gonna try to read these. At least out loud, that is. Curious village where monsters and humankind coexist. Nice. Unionville. There's a whole ocean down here. Oh. Wow, this map is huge. Neat. Happenstance. Okay, +3 attack to everybody. she's gonna absolutely shred that thing.
That was lucky. Good work.
Health and defense. Health and attack. And rolling claw. It's like Ridis's thing, but slightly worse. Very cool. Just found. Another spear elixir. Vent.
Thunder roars overhead. Watch out for lightning.
Yay! We're
You
Titus.
and your friends are lucky enough to make it through without being struck by lightning once.
Hello, sir.
An armor-clad knight stands, exuding an extraordinarily powerful aura.
He's aura
The
farming.
knight faces you and asks, might you be challengers? But after sizing you up for a long moment, his shoulders slump and he mutters, no, you are not yet ready. Grow strong, young ones, he says, then returns to standing in silence. It
Okay.
appears he awaits a stalwart warrior to challenge him.
We'll get there eventually. I'm just making the map full.
Let me see. Fine. Just not perfect.
Ooh, 2x experience. That'll be nice on a new enemy. A regular Trent. Normal guy living in his tummy. Oh wow. Thing has so much defense. Made like a crit. 1 damage short.
Which reminds me
Right.
of Hearthstone.
Oh, it does remind me of Hearthstone as well. It's got that same vibe. And like I said, Crimson Shroud and what
did
else?
great.
RPG time. That was only worth 84 gold or experience before? Weird, okay. Just filling out the map, man. Oh, a merchant. Nice. Yeah, what do you got? Last time we ran into one of these, they had cool stuff that we couldn't afford. Yeah, we'll get a poison stay ring for Ridis. Boost her already high attack. Ooh, double gold. I'm digging the happenstance cards. I hadn't thought about the Hearthstone connection. The jaunty, like,
Yeah.
bar
it
music,
very much
yeah.
feels like Hearthstone.
I haven't played Hearthstone in a long time. I like that game. I didn't want to accidentally go the right way. Ish. This thing's defense is so high. Five full damage. Huh. Yeah, poison. Hi, Bonsai. And the kitty cat in my lap. So what do I owe the pleasure? Might as well heal her, because the poison will kill it. No, that's right, it gets a turn. No, the poison did 5 damage. Got a treasure. Let's go with the middle one. A Destructo box. Event.
Something comes rocketing
was
down
a
from the
guy.
rooftop. There and gone in a flash. What was that?
That was a guy.
The thing that you saw tumbling down the slope was definitely a person.
I like that it
That's
just
when your keen nose catches the scent of coin on the
it
breeze.
does like a
And you take
perception
off
check
running
for
in
you, the
fallen
player.
person's direction.
That's kind of fun.
The young man tells you he slipped and fell while he was climbing. Thanks for coming to my rescue, he says, proffering a bottle of medicine in gratitude. Though disappointed, he didn't reward you with coin. You figure it's better than nothing and accept the medicine.
Yeah, one quality cell. Hey, 800 coins. That works out. Sure, this is not the way I'm supposed to go, but I'm exploring. We're exploring. Hello, Goblin. Get shot.
You come across two men sitting on a rock.
Is it thieves
Listen
again?
in,
Okay.
Lean in, trying to hear what else the thieves are. Listen about that loot.
Head south
Head
from the harbor and
south
cross
from
the
the harbor.
mountains.
It sounds like they've just. You hastily grab a scrap of paper, write down what you've heard, and
south from the
quietly
mountains?
sneak away.
Harbor, cross the mountain. There's a harbor. Let's check it out. That's another lady singing. On the road home in autumn's twilight, my heart is lonely.
The woman smiles at your words of loneliness and sadness, then thanks you. A reaction wasn't quite what you were hoping for, but at least you received a gift in thanks.
Yeah.
The harbor is closed today. Anyone seeking shoreline should move 3 spaces to the southeast. Look, you two, it's the sea, Riddis exclaims, frolicking in glee.
Yep, it sure is.
You, on the other hand, trudge along as far as you can from the coast, ignoring the hair sticking to your forehead.
It was Trudge.
Feeling something at your feet, you glance down. There's something underneath your boot. It appears you've stepped on a monster's cape, making it very upset.
Oh no, not the
It
monster's
attacks
cape.
you in fury.
I like capes. Ooh. Strong enemies. I get the feeling they're weak to electric, so I'm going to go ahead and try. A thunderstorm. They feel like they should be weak to electric. They look watery. I guess we'll change targets to this one over here. Ow! The critical heal. I didn't know we could crit that. I do like that we can actually inflict status effects. Maybe this will hit both this time. What do we think he resists? Let's do wind. I don't think he's resistant to wind. Bet he's resistant to fire and ice, though. Ooh, ton of experience. I get the feeling like I'm not supposed to come this way. Redis got ready aim fire, and immunity to poison. And deadly poison. She decreases wind and bolt damage by 5. That's good. Margot a level. So, there's a lot down here. And Unionville's probably up here-ish. Let's just keep going this way. We can always go back, right? We're on an adventure. So we can just have abilities, huh? Huh. Add 10 to attack for 2 turns. Man, doing that back-to-back with quick shot's ridiculous, but that's a lot of gems.
You hear a roar in the distance. According to the townsfolk, it is a very recent phenomenon. Rumor
Okay.
in the village has it that it might be the dragon.
Oh.
The man says the fishing industry is usually thriving in their seaside town, but recently nets have been coming up empty.
Hi, Rock Lee.
Wow.
With massive package.
Right? That's such a little ass.
Well, it's for...
It's strapped in there.
It could be.
Maybe that's what the belt's for.
To keep the entire ass in. Just look at this man. Never say that this game didn't give everybody fan service, I guess.
Right?
He mentions that even the fishing harbor to the northwest has been suffering from poor hauls of late.
We unlocked the Muscle Man's card. Okay, let's find out about the Muscle Man. You know we gots to. What's his dark past? Traumatized by the bullying he received as a child, he vowed he'd never let anyone get the better of him again. His pain was the springboard for the body now before you. Elsewhere, another boy masked his own body issues by teasing another. Fearing retribution, he too bulked up. Thus did the world gain 2 absolutely ripped men. That one is good.
A troubled woman tells you that there has been a rise in thefts lately. She speculates the recession to be the cause.
Oh, okay.
She claims that even the cold medicine she always has on hand has disappeared. She narrows her eyes at the crowd, suspecting there is a thief among them, and offers a reward for the return of the medicine. Your ears perk up at the word reward, and you immediately agree to help expose the dirty thief.
Okay.
I can feel the dragon's presence. I must inform Lady Winifred, the knight mutters. You feel impatient, determined not to let the order beat you to it.
The nutrition clinic.
There is a sign on the door.
Oh.
Not home. Come back later.
What do you got for sale? A Mistral Blade. Okay, 4 damage. Deep Talons. Okay, Air Splitter. Wow, there's a lot of good armor here. Alright. Can we afford all this? There's so much good equipment here. I regret buying that, that ring. We need this. We definitely want this. We definitely want this. Because her damage is outrageous. Could probably hold on gearing up Mar. Because I don't know if we're going to use him again. Unless he gets a really good skill or ability. But we can sell off everything that we had here. Or at the very least enough to buy that piece of armor. I mean, there's no reason for us to keep any of this. Is there a sell multiple button? Frankie's laying on my phone. I keep hearing it vibrate underneath of him, but he does not move. Yeah. I'll just sell everything that I don't need. I think we could probably also sell some of the regular healing salves because we are loaded up on them. Get 5 of those, 5 of those. I don't know if I'll ever use this. That's probably dumb to sell. Whatever. Can always buy another one. If we sell this, we can get 2 pieces of armor, so we'll go ahead and do that. Get the frost mail and a fairy dress. Alright, we've got decent armor now. We'll grab stuff for Mar later.
You set foot inside the inn only to be greeted with the great clanging of a bell. Congratulations, the innkeeper shouts above the joyous din.
What is it?
It would appear you and your companions are this inn's 10,000th customers. That means you've won the lifetime of free stays pass.
Excellent. I love that it very much never wants us to pay for an inn, and it's funny. We have the lifetime of free stays pass.
You approach a woman sneaking around in a corner of town. Hearing your voice, she turns in surprise. You see a vial of cold medicine clutched in her hands. You explain that the person she stole it from needs it back. The woman begins to explain her own situation with downcast eyes. My poor little boy is bedridden, she says tearfully. He needs medicine, but I don't have any money, so I took it. Hearing her tale, you are overcome by sympathy and decide to look the other way. She thanks you and hands you something, apologizing for not having more.
Is it mysterious card 4? Yeah. 6. Oh no, we've missed some
Medicine
mysterious
in hand,
cards.
the woman leaves quickly. Now then, what to tell the other lady?
Yeah, we missed 2 cards.
You explain that you were unable to find the thief. Clearly saddened by the news, she explains that she keeps the medicine on hand for her husband, who gets sick quite easily. She laments that she may not have the money to buy more.
Damn it.
Unsure if you made the right choice, you return to your journey with a heavy heart.
It would have made me feel guilty either way. Cruel. Very cruel.
Cool indeed.
Okay, south from the harbor, across the mountains. Let's acquire that treasure and then go to Unionville. This should absolutely obliterate this goblin. Yeah. Ritus is wildly strong. And we got treasure. Left. Got a Destructo box.
You journey onward, only to see a suspicious-looking elder appear before you. A bottle of medicine dangling from
Everybody's
his
got
waist.
bottles of medicine just hanging around.
He proclaims himself a man of medicine who has discovered a revolutionary new curative. He would have one of your party drink it as a test. There's no harm in trying it, he boldly claims. Well,
Well, let's get
take the
poisoned.
stranger at his word and drink one of the bottles dry. You gradually begin to feel quite ill. The world spins. You feel yourself coming unmoored. The doctor of sorts eyes the now empty bottle. Well now, drinking it all at once is a fine way to poison yourself, he tells you.
Bless you.
Should have led with that, you try to say, but it comes out sounding more like
Take 10 damage. What are you?
about the enemy.
Uh-huh. I don't know about that. It's got 53 defense. It's an aqua rock. Man, that thing had so much armor. Would have been useful to have more. There's just found. Got a ring of protection. Alright. Event. Do it again.
Everything in view is suffused with a soft light, and it is magnificent. Everyone looks so lovely. You have to tell everyone how wonderful it is just to be alive. The reverie slowly fades. How long were you smitten? You can't say for sure. But everyone has taken a step or 3 back, and they all look deeply worried. After a long silence, the doctor of sorts speaks. I must confess, I had no idea it would have such a profound effect on one's character, he says in quiet disbelief. Be that as it may, he seems pleased to have seen any effect at all. He hands you a gift for the trouble and walks off in high spirits.
Wonderful. We're getting so many of those serums.
A bizarre rock appeared. It seems primed to explode. The bizarre rock transformed into a gold rock.
Yeah, 500 gold. Okay, south from the harbor and over the mountains, but there was nothing there. Unless there's more mountains down there.
And fight.
Let's go to level. Oh, I can zoom in for some reason. Okay, old telescope, what do we got? It's a slime. Rush up to it.
Drawing upon your courage, you toss the janky telescope aside. The chart looks like a monster, but it's not moving like any monster you've ever seen. The sight of you startles it away.
Dang it. I thought we were gonna fight it, and then it was just a weird little guy, and I scared him. I haven't seen one of these guys in a long time. Event.
You pick up a scrap of paper dropped by some
Oh, cool.
manner of monster.
Stolen treasure,
It has a
harbor
message scrawled on it
peninsula,
in crude
where
letters.
see the sea.
Clearly, whoever dropped this,
Okay.
you stashed the scrap of paper in your pack and resolved to keep an eye out for the treasure on your travels.
I enjoy that monsters just write in English backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, we must roll 4 higher not to get struck by lightning. Oh, we're getting struck by lightning.
That one almost hit you. You glance over your shoulder and see Melanie, charred and smoking.
Oh, this is like a full dungeon. I don't want to be in here without a reason to. I thought maybe, just maybe, this is where the monster treasure was. Ooh, gained 3 gems. Probably KO it, yeah. No, we didn't read the ogre card. Mar leveled up. He got some health. Did we get the second page for this? We didn't. I have to do that later. Ogre. The careless manner with which ogres brandish their large stone axes makes them very dangerous. Indeed, most monsters flee the instant they hear an ogre's footfall. Ogres spend their days endlessly training deep in their caves, lest their compatriots mock them for being too scrawny. We'll read that one later. I know we got this one. Orc child, listen carefully in any woodland and you're bound to hear the methodical tap-tapping of these little fellows' wooden mallets. Monsters consider them master crafts orcs. Night after night, orc children scour the corpses of monsters they've killed, searching for the raw materials necessary to make their next instrument of death. Alright. You know, whatever. Money.
You can't go in there.
Okay, well... Not sure exactly where that monster treasure could be, unless it makes these spawn, which would make sense. And this. Well... Guess we need to go east to Unionville. This is so ridiculously strong. I like that she casually has a double attack, but Mar has 1.5.
Something flies in front of you. Your friends are startled.
What was
and
that?
You manage to catch whatever it is. When you open your hand, you see what you've snagged.
There's a ring. Cool.
Let's head to Unionville first.
Okay, I already went to Shoreland, but that's fine. Hey, it's Unionville. Let's enter Unionville.
You see something approaching from up ahead.
It's a
A
slime.
monster, Melanie shouts, readying for battle. Mr. Flobby, get
Mr.
back here.
Flobby.
It's dangerous out there, a young girl chides, taking the creature back to the village. It seems you've finally arrived at Unionville, a village where humans and monsters live together in peace.
Yeah.
What a weird place, remarks Ridis lightheartedly. I like it. We aren't staying a moment longer than necessary, says an unsettled Melanie, her distaste for monsters plain on her face.
See what's going on at Unionville.
The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball have all been eaten by someone else.
Lame.
A quiet furball sits with crumbs around its mouth.
I'm guessing he might have eaten them. No, we could have got some of the gear here. Like the blacksmith's flip side story. Tell me about yourself, slightly larger man.
What's that sound?
Mm-hmm. Hello there, striking out on your own, are you? Oh, I've been at this long enough to size people up at a glance. Don't worry, I'll make you exactly what you need. You saw him, right? Real scrawny looking. I'll have no problem taking his money, and I'll have no problem staying in business. It's a win-win. Rude. Let's go here.
The village headman is a renowned gourmet, and rumor has it he only dines on the finest foods. The man says he wishes he too could have such a lavish meal just once in his life. His deep desire for delicacies only growing with time.
He too wishes to be a food boy. Oh, let's learn about the deep dark secrets of the average man. Average man. Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair and arrange his clothes just the way she liked it. She was the prettiest girl in the village, and not one day he was sure she'd notice him. Before long, the village was full of men who dressed the same and wore their hair the exact same way. She ceased to be able to tell any of them apart. Very good.
Wow, a new friend, and so big, too, the furball exclaims in
They
glee
can talk.
as it rushes over to Mar.
Yeah.
Mar stares off into the distance as the furball snuggles up to his leg. For some reason, Ridis joins in on the cuddling. Lately, a suspicious man cloaked in black has been seen wandering about the village outskirts. The old woman looks at Melanie and remarks that he was dressed just like her. The little orc child is engrossed in a fairy tale. The title reads, The Legend of the Dragon.
Be a story about a dragon.
You take a peek into the picture book and come across a passage that piques your interest.
Defeated by the king's army, the dragon hid itself away.
To where, you wonder? Then recall that this is merely a fairy tale.
I wanted to go into the water.
However does your mouth become so filthy, Mr. Flobby? Sighs the girl as she wipes the slime clean.
How do you wipe slime clean?
Clearly embarrassed, Mr. Flobby murmurs, "That's not my mouth." A young boy wanders up to your group in wide-eyed wonder. You surmise his curiosity stems from the lack of travelers visiting the village. You realize you are right when he assails you with questions about your origins and adventures. The Inquisition leaves you exhausted.
Oh, we can learn about the simple boy. This little boy loves climbing trees. Just to watch. Today he's gonna climb the big tree in the square. This little boy loves his big sister. Today he's gonna climb the tree and have a look-see in his sister's room. Creep.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of. He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help. They must be thirsty, you think to yourself. Stop, stop! If it were that easy, the goblin says, he would have done it himself. You pour the salve onto the flowers, and they stand up tall. The goblin cries out in happiness and thanks you for your help. He then holds something out to you.
I missed the fourth one somewhere. Didn't I?
The goblin stares lovingly at the beautiful flowers and gobbles them up. Healthy flowers are the tastiest, he proclaims in glee. Did he grow those flowers just to eat them?
Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, we missed the fourth one. I wonder where it is. Where could it have been? Got the one from Ridis's
You
mother.
ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world. But our headman is a wise and worldly man. He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
Okay.
The child says his monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home. He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too. The little orc child pouts. But I don't know where my home is.
No, poor little guy.
Travelers, you hear a voice call from somewhere. Down here, at thy
Look at him.
feet. You look down to see a small clump of fur by your boots. Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations. Of course, the more the merrier, you exclaim, pumping your fist energetically into the air. But Melanie coldly interjects, "No, I can't trust monsters." Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into
No,
tears.
she made Lappy cry.
Lappy says he has no friends because of his aged face and speech. All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey. Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man. You tell Melanie to be nice and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend. Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. Fine, we can be friends. However, she says that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them. Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming, "Thou hast made me so happy."
Melanie and Lappy became friends.
Till next time, Melanie says, peeling Lappy off of her and placing him on the ground. Though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different. Finally, a friend.
Yeah, we made friends with Lappy. Look at this guy.
Wow. But before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces himself as the village headman. He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful. "And who are you?" he asks. After explaining that you are on a quest to defeat the dragon, the headman invites you to rest your feet a bit in his village. He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he traveled the world. "You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef prepare a feast," the headman says,
feast.
then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess.
Look at that feast.
Extravagant dishes that you have never seen before are placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last. "You're drooling," Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed. You wipe your mouth with your sleeve, then gasp as you turn to Mar. Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner.
Excellent.
There. We'll eat soon, you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head.
I like
The
Mar.
doors fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in. With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Flobby the Slime, is missing.
Flobby.
No, Mr.
The
Flobby.
headman's eyes go wide in surprise. "We must find that slime right away," he says anxiously. "You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Flobby's disappearance." "We will find your slime, and then we feast," you add quietly.
Yeah, feast after slime.
Melanie reminds you that you are here to get clues about the dragon from the headman. What's the difference? Literally everything. Hunger taking its toll, you two begin to argue. "Brave heroes," the headman interjects, then bows his head. "Would you please find her slime?"
Let's go
It
find her
appears the
slime.
story has hit a standstill until you find the missing Mr. Flobby. You need to hear the whole story from the young girl.
Tell me what you know about Mr. Flobby.
The girl sobs, wailing about the missing Mr. Flobby. Melanie places her hand atop the girl's head and promises that your party will find her companion. The girl then hands something to Melanie. It looks like the muddy handkerchief she used to wipe Mr. Flobby. She asks Melanie to wipe Mr. Flobby with it after you find him.
Got Mr. Flobby's handkerchief.
Regardless, looking aimlessly outside the village would be a waste of time. You decide to collect more information in the village.
You. Creepy boy. Nope. You, Oldman.
It seems like the girl who left the headman's house ran away in tears. The elderly man says she cannot have gone far.
Yeah, I know. We found her already.
The goblin dutifully tends his flower bed, eagerly anticipating the day they bloom.
Okay. What about you? Nope. You're new.
Melanie's friend
That's
Lappy
Lappy.
is here. Lappy cuddles up to Melanie. Despite her hatred of monsters, Melanie doesn't seem to mind.
Oh, that old lady has an outline. What do you have going on?
She says she saw a suspicious man in black with a slime outside the village not long ago. She claims they went northwest together. Did that man take Mr. Flobby? You resolve to leave the village in search of the pair.
Okay. I think that's where we're going to end
Any
for the
travelers with
evening.
it appears the headman's
So thank you everybody for coming out. I really appreciate it. As always, I am Duct Tape, and this has been the Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars, and I will catch you next time. So until then, take care of yourselves.